All right, so yeah, I've got the just a little snapshot for you guys for the second audit we're going to be doing today. Um, yeah, of course we can't disclose what it is or whatever. I'll just say
So we
it's in
can,
the tourism niche.
yeah,
Um,
local
yeah,
tourism.
kind of a local, yeah, tourism about a specific place. Um, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and dive into this one. And so for this one, he had just said that there's like a mini SEO audit or just in general audit. He didn't really have any specific questions. Guess he just wanted a little audit, see um, how he's doing or where he should go or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, so the site itself is pretty small. I mean, it's not like super duper small, but it's pretty small. 46 URLs are indexed on Google right now. Um, this is the site itself.
So it's not the prettiest site,
Yeah, not the prettiest site
but that's not going to affect ranking, but it might affect user experience.
for sure. Yeah, as far as conversion rate optimization, like actually, converting traffic that lands on your site, you might want to. There's a lot of
I
there's a
guess
lot.
let's check out his tours pages because he's probably not ranking home page, I guess.
Okay, this is better.
It's a little better, yeah. It's still big text blocks, lots of
But it hits you with a nice picture, then you get into
yeah. Yeah, the booking and stuff. Actually, it looks pretty good. That looks yeah. It's broken down pretty well. Trust badges. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look bad.
I'm just
Sorry,
kind of
I'm being nitpicky, but it's not
I'm
bad,
just
yeah.
checking out the basic on page real quick. Yeah, we're not going to go like super in depth, like on page or like the actual structure of your site or anything. It's not really. But yeah, I mean, at a quick look, the basic on page looks. I'd say it looks good.
Yeah.
Have you ever been here, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have too. Yeah. So yeah, not that big of a site. 110 referring domains. It's got a bunch of keywords, 2.4K organic keywords. It's not too much traffic.
Pretty low DR for the amount of RD that it's got.
Yeah, so the audit we were looking at before only had about 40 referring domains, and their DR was I think 38, which is actually quite
No, 13, 38 was their competitor.
okay.
Yeah.
Um,
But still, yeah, I mean, this is double the referring domains and a bit less DR. I'm guessing it's mainly, pillow style links that he's got going here.
yeah, you'd expect it to be a little higher.
But he's healthy in the SERPs. Um, you know, he's it looks like he's had quite a bit of volatility over
Yeah, you can see the keywords are constantly in these
time.
ups and downs, right?
And that could just be as simple as like fighting for one keyword, popping in and out of
Wouldn't that
page
be more
one
of traffic though,
or
rather than the amount of keywords?
oh yeah, that's
Like that
true.
would be more up here. I'm not really sure what
Mhm.
would cause something like this. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
maybe updates. I mean, we're looking at the widest,
for sure.
we're looking at since 2018, 16,
Yeah, definitely a
2016.
little volatile. Um, looks to be trending up both keywords and traffic recently, which of course is
Yeah.
nice. Um, all right, let's go ahead and we'll just start with anchors on this one.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're using Ahrefs, and we're not gonna be able to show you exactly what we're looking at because we don't want to give away the guy's site and what he's doing or anything. But yeah, so we're just looking at the anchor text he's using. Number one used anchor text is money keyword. Number two as well. Um,
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it looks all
had a
right.
bunch of these
I would
results.
probably like if we got this in MLB, first recourse of action would just be a homepage, and naked branded and generic anchors, probably for the first couple of months, just to, I don't know, really hammer in some more natural anchors, because you are a little heavy on the money anchors in comparison to how we normally do things. But you're healthy in the SERP, so Google's not, adversely affecting you. However, I'm pretty sure we could make it skyrocket with a couple months of doing that.
Yeah, it's kind of got a bit of an EMD type thing going on.
So it probably lets them get away with a little bit more than what
I don't
somebody
really
else
see
could
any
get away with.
branded anchor. He's not really utilizing branded anchors here.
hmm
So that's one
No.
thing I would really do, because you've got this domain name that's, I don't know if it's actually, that might not be like your best keyword or whatever, but it's definitely a money keyword as your domain name, right? And one of the most powerful things you can do with domains like this is abuse the fact that your domain name is a keyword. So basically, you can get away
hmm
with using, you use branded anchor text, which would just be the name of your website, and it, because it's branded, you're allowed to get away with basically using more money keywords. If that makes sense. We've got a case study on our site where we do the exact same thing with a client site, which you can definitely check out. What I'm saying doesn't really make sense to you, but yeah, I don't really see any branded. If this was my site, I would hammer that branded anchor. That would definitely be my number one.
hmm
Wait,
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
not seeing it anywhere on here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't think he's used it at all. I don't see any branded anchor.
That's kind of funny.
So yeah, definitely I would just start doing tons of branded anchors right now. Of course, you want to still do other stuff because you don't want to do only branded all the time because it's going to look weird to Google. But I would really start. I would make that a big focus. Um, yeah. Do you want to go and check out the backlinks?
Sure. Well, something I like seeing is that all these higher end backlinks we're seeing have traffic associated with their pages as well.
Mm-hmm. These two at the
Leads me to
top
believe
there.
they're all pretty good. Yeah, traffic and keywords. Leads me to believe they're all, pretty healthy links. And then, yeah, like I said, I'm guessing vast majority of them are going to be, directories and pillow style links. But yeah, I think the main thing is just, like Chris was saying, to kind of tone down what you're doing with the anchors, and abuse the fact that you can use exact match for your brand, which also serves as extreme relevance to all the SERPs you want to go after in this tourism space. But overall, another site that's looking pretty good. And it's more so just about keeping your campaign going, versus needing to change the way you're doing things, really, except for maybe tone down the anchors a bit. But even
Or
then, you're
tone
you're
up,
sitting
tone
okay.
up the anchors.
Mm.
Yeah, branded. It's just normal for websites to have branded anchors. The name of their brand. Uh, Usually, maybe like the number one anchor they should have, right?
Yeah, typically, I mean, on all my sites, that'd be the case for sure.
Yeah. So definitely weird not seeing that. So by abusing it, you're actually working on your naturalness as well.
hmm
Just kind of funny, but um, I'm not really seeing anything that would cause the volatility unless it was because the links that we saw actually look pretty okay. I didn't really see anything
Mm-hmm.
in there that worried me. Saw a good amount of like pillowing that's been done. Saw some some links that looked a little bit like harder to get. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, some higher authority stuff. It's all real relevant, all nice. The thing that bothers me the most so far is the anchors for sure. And it doesn't even seem like that big of a deal on the anchors. It's just definitely weird that don't have any branded in here. Um, so let me see what he's ranking for real quick.
Looks like he's doing all right. Looks like he's been having some wins, probably since this last algorithm update, I'm guessing.
He's almost on page one.
One of the favored people.
It looks like he's just starting
Favored
to break on
websites.
the page one. He's like teetering on the border of page one for a lot of the keywords he wants to get.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, just keep on working.
see his top pages real quick. Or sorry, best by links. Most of the links to the home page. Almost all the links to the home page. You go to okay, so pretty much everything he wants to rank for is on the home page as well. Just yeah, I mean, okay, so yeah, it's like everything he wants to rank for is on the home page, and it all has to do with that's pretty close to like his domain name, right? If this was my site, I would just it's pretty much the same recommendation, well, almost the same recommendation we had for the other site, but I would just work on stuff like niche edits and guest posts, mid authority, high authority. I would focus heavily on branded anchors because that's going to help you with your keywords as well, since you have the EMD. And I would focus pretty almost exclusively to the homepage. I'd spread some other links around the site every now and then because it looks like you kind of really haven't done too much of that. So I definitely want to, spread things around a little bit, but I would still focus primarily on the homepage. Yeah, branded anchors, mid-high authority, edits and guest posts, as well as actually, I feel like you don't even with one like this. I feel like you don't even need as much like local stuff as the other one, just because of being in like the tourism niche, right?
Yeah, it's actually more of an international
Yeah,
campaign.
which actually makes it even easier for you. I feel like it's easier to get non-localized links than to get localized links. Um, but yeah, I mean you're looking pretty good. You're like right on the edge of page one for a lot of stuff you want to rank for. Yeah, just do what we said, and I think you'd be breaking on page one pretty quickly. Did you want to look up any of the competition? Is there anything else you wanted to look at, Nick?
No, I don't think so. I mean, like, it's pretty straightforward. We should probably just get to some questions for the last
I just
20
want
minutes.
to I want to look up just one of his money keywords. Let's try to find like the biggest one. Mm,
I mean, just sort by volume.
these are a little bit different from what I think his main keyword is. Here, I'm gonna go back. Because like this is more of like what his company does right here. Like you
Mm-hmm.
begin in one location, you end up at the other one.
Right.
Just look at that real quick. Let's look at their site overall. I have a feeling like this might be a big one.
Yeah, it's huge. I don't know why I know that name.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
And let's check out number two. Number two, definitely way more doable. They still got about triple your RD, maybe not quite triple, but they have about 300 referring domains compared to your 110. So yeah, right about triple. Their DR is only 29 though. I mean, it's about what you expect, I guess, for that many RD. I just want to look up one more. No, I don't want to look at TripAdvisor. Look at another one of these. So one thing that we're seeing here is for the SERP for one of your big keywords that you're trying to rank for, is it's a mix of kind of like these really big corporate kind of companies mixed in with these like much smaller companies. So of course, like the big corporate companies have much bigger sites, but then you have these other sites. Like I think this was number 5. It only has 132 referring domains. So basically, what Google is showing us is that they're not really leaning one way or the other as far as if they want a massive authority site for a tourism company that does a bunch of different stuff versus these much smaller sites like you see. That's what I'm looking at right here, Nick. It's pretty much just focusing on this one thing, right? Just like the guy's site that we're looking at. So yeah, this guy number 5 only has 20 more referring domains than you. Which is awesome. I mean, this could be you. We got traffic value. You've actually got more keywords than him. So, his DR is about 17 compared to your DR of 10. So yeah, I would just keep pumping the authority, right? Yeah, very doable, very doable. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.